Okay, y'all, typically when people make chicken noodle soup, they use a chicken breast or they use the whole chicken. I am not a fan of the chicken breast. Now, I will say this. When I do use a chicken breast, I like the split breast, meaning the chicken breast with the bone in and skin on, because I like that bone. I love chewing on that chicken breast bone, baby, but I'm not really a big fan of the breast meat. My favorite meat on the chicken is the thigh. And I'm gonna make a small soup. So I don't know if I'm gonna use all four of these for the chicken noodle soup, but I'm gonna go ahead and roast them all four right now. But I'm using chicken thighs for my chicken noodle soup, okay? Use your breast, use your drumsticks, use whatever you like, okay? It's your world, baby, it's your world. I'm using chicken thighs. I know most people boil their chickens when they're making chicken noodle soup and then pull the skin off the chicken that way, but I prefer roasting. So this is about 1.5 stalks of celery and 2 carrots and a little bit of onion that I'm gonna put in my pot and just let it saute just a little bit, a minute or two, just to get it going before I add my chicken stock. And the chicken is still roasting, so I'll come back after the chicken gets out of the oven. Okay, so here's the chicken out of the oven. It needs to cool, and then I'm gonna pull it apart and make the soup. But I'm gonna do something with the skin too. I want y'all to show y'all something you can do with the skin, because we not throwing food away, baby. We not throwing food away. We gonna eat the skin. So I've added my carrots, celery, and onions to the pot. I'm gonna let this kind of soften up a little bit. Then I'm gonna add my bay leaf and chicken stock and stuff and let it soften up some more. And by that time, the chicken should be cooled down. I'll pull it apart and we'll put that in there. But this needs to soften up some. This is how I like to do it. So I added some ground thyme to this. I don't have any fresh thyme, so I added a little ground thyme to this. But I want this to get soft, because if you think about it, the chicken is done. The noodles are only going to take about 10 minutes to cook. So this needs to be soft before I put the chicken stock in there and before I put the noodles in there and the chicken in there. I've taken the skin off the chicken, but I'm going to use this chicken skin as a taco, basically. I'll show you what it looks like. Just added the stock today. I didn't have any chicken stock, so what I'm using is Better Than Bouillon low sodium stock. I just added that in. I'm gonna let that come to a boil. Then I'm gonna cook the noodles. The noodles only take about 8 minutes to get done. Then I'm gonna throw the chicken in there. Quick tip. I'm only gonna use probably about half of this bag of noodles. Only put the amount of noodles in the soup that you know you're gonna eat in one setting, because what can happen is you can take all of the chicken noodle soup and freeze it, but you can't freeze it with the noodles. The noodles will be a wet mess. And the noodles only take, 5-10 minutes to get done. So you could basically freeze the stock that you made out of the carrots, the celery, the onions, the chicken. You can put that in the freezer, and then when you want some more chicken noodle soup, just heat you up, just thaw it out and heat it up, and then throw some more noodles in there. But don't freeze it with the noodles in there, okay? So I'm just gonna use probably half of this bag. And right now I'm only cut up 2 chicken thighs, so we'll see if I need the other ones. Okay, y'all, chicken noodle soup is ready. The heat is off. The carrots and celery are so tender and delicious. The noodle is hot. The noodles are cooked to perfection. The chicken, it's just really, really good. I added some parsley at the end. I also threw a bay leaf in there. I'm turning the fire off. I'm just gonna let that do its thing. Oh my God, it's so good, y'all. But this is a perfect meal to have on a Texas freeze day that's coming. Put this in the refrigerator. Remember, if you're gonna freeze this, you can't put the noodles in there. So just cook the stock, the chicken, cook the chicken, cook the carrots, cook the celery, the onions, throw the chicken in there with the stock in there, and then freeze that. And then when you want to eat chicken noodle soup, just make you some noodles, except because the noodles won't freeze well. That's what I'm trying to say. They won't freeze well. You'll have a wet mess on your hand. But this is so good, and this is gonna carry me the next couple of days, y'all. So let me show you what I did with the skins. With the skins was I topped them with a little kale and arugula salad with red onions, tomatoes, and cannellini beans. And I'm getting ready to eat these like a tostada and just enjoy them. And then I can have the rest of that salad later in the week. I just squeezed in a little honey and lemon vinaigrette. So it's honey, olive oil, lemon, fresh lemon, salt and pepper. That's all that's on here. And I'm gonna eat that with the chicken skins. Chicken skins are so good, y'all. I may be eating chicken noodle soup tomorrow. This is delicious. This is just really, really good. Don't throw them skins away, baby. I'll tell you, y'all go out and make it a great day, and I will see y'all on the next video. If y'all all over the country getting ready to get hit by this freeze, y'all stay safe, please. Bye now.